Oh, we can start the server. Mm. Yeah, wait, maybe it takes some time, I think so, but it should not. I will check this server. The meanwhile, you can log in your Jenkins server.
Yeah, I did log in.
Systemctl status Jenkins. So it is not running now. I think systemctl can check what it is done. Systemctl start. Here actually it is disabled. That means actually whenever we are started the server, it doesn't start the system Jenkins server. So, but maybe in your case it's already enabled. Then whenever you are starting the server, automatically this Jenkins will start. So I think so. In my case, it doesn't start. I'm getting my point actually. Previously, you maybe enable, you have already enabled systemctl enable Jenkins. That's why Jenkins
Yeah.
is already started. But my case, I think so. I didn't run that command. Yeah. Oh. In previous class already, we have created sample freestyle jobs. So now I will tell you some more things. So, for example, in previous job itself, or I will create a new job. So sample job 2 I am creating. This is all freestyle. So select freestyle. So, okay. Then this time actually, I want to execute shell. Same, for example, I am going to Hyderabad. So it is simple. Then mkdir directory, for example, mkdir dev I am creating. Okay. So after that, I need to remove the dev. Okay, these are the three things I need to do. So maybe you can easily do it. For example, echo I am going to Hyderabad and mkdir dev and rm. This here in execute shell. So whatever the Linux commands we are providing, this will executed in like execute shell. So then I have saved this one. If you run this one, you can easily do it. So for example, build now. So where I am going to Hyderabad and I'm going, so it created dev and dev direct. But now this time just I want to do the string parameters as well as choice parameters. So then I will go and here I'm going to Hyderabad. Now actually this should be variable in my case. So I'm going to some town or some
So,
city. Yes,
so
tell me.
we created, how did you came to this page? Actually, I was moving into, yeah, scroll
Yeah,
now.
you can build steps. In build steps, once we are creating a job,
So,
select the freestyle. So
yeah, freestyle I selected, and
yeah,
then
once
build
we are
trigger,
uh,
build
yeah, whenever you are
environment,
a
build steps.
new jobs, yeah, in build steps. In build steps,
Yeah,
we have a execute shell.
execute. Okay, okay. There you are providing
Yeah,
echo. Okay,
so now actually I don't want to hard code this one city. Maybe I'm going to someday Hyderabad and someday other Mumbai like that. So here also this environment also I don't want to hard code. So this one also I need to pass. So here also I need to pass.
So where is the build new job here? I don't see.
New only new. Click on new to
New,
create
it
the new
shows
job.
new item here and
Yeah,
required field.
new item. At that
Okay,
time you
yeah,
have to select the
I
freestyle.
got you.
RM-RF.
Now I go to the this project is parameterized. So go,
Okay. So post build actions. In post build actions, where did we get this parameterized?
yeah, in general stage we got to build with parameter.
Okay, so I have to save first.
Yeah, you can save or otherwise directly also you can go here.
Okay, and then string, right? String parameter.
Yeah, string I am selecting. Here I am providing like city.
City.
Yeah, then you can provide a city like that.
Provide.
Add city name. This description is your wish.
Yeah, provide city name. Yeah.
Yeah, please provide city name. City. Now I want to mention choice parameters as well. So I want to mention environment is choice. That means only this environment is only I have three things. That's why I have any out of these three you should pick actually.
Where is choice here?
Yeah, choice parameter only. Same thing. Add one more here. Add parameter. In down again we
Okay.
have add parameter. So you add
Yeah,
one.
choice parameter. Yeah.
That's it. Save.
Yes, save.
Okay. So
Now you
project
can build with
sample job is there.
parameter. Now actually build with parameter. Now it will ask like whatever the city. So I will
So when
mention like yeah, Guntur or Hyderabad, whatever it is.
okay, environment. Okay, now it is
Here,
asking.
yeah,
Okay, say prod build.
yes, you can select anyone, then it will list.
So then where do I check the results?
Yeah,
Console.
here click console out. Just to click on the job.
You clicked on the. I did not got this option.
Yeah,
Console
down,
out mode,
down actually here.
build history. Once I click on
Below
build,
below history.
I
Build.
actually never ran it. So in order to run build with parameters, right? Just click on
Yeah,
build
yeah.
with.
You
So when
can
I clicked
click
on build with
build
parameters,
parameter. It will ask like
yeah, city.
city. Yeah, whatever you are. That's your wish. You have to mention. So
Okay. And then environment say prod,
now
and then
here
when I
build
clicked build, yeah, when I
actually.
click build,
Then automatically it will come here.
where?
Yeah,
One
here
second,
only. Now previously two jobs are
not
there. Now
coming.
three jobs.
No, when I click, there is nothing here. Oh, build, yeah, is there. Build to, no, it is build, no changes. Console output,
Like this will
building
get it.
workspace, sample job. I am going to prod, yeah, finish success. Yeah, it ran successful, just similar way. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Yeah, that is the just only build parameters. For example, again, if I have a three build numbers are there, but I don't want to keep these all those things. For example, continuously increasing, it will take more space. Then some cases discard this build. So only I want to latest two builds or latest three builds like that. If I want, then again go to configuration. Here we have discard old builds option is there. So you can click on discard old builds. Then log rotation. So here it will ask days to keep builds. How many days builds do you require? Or maximum how many builds do you require like that? So for example, I want to only maximum one build is required. Okay. So if you want days, you can mention days or only build number if you want mention. So it will only continuously, maybe at two I will mention. Always it will maintain two. For example, if you are run 10 times, so 10 bills are there, but the last two bills only it will available to check. So previous bills are not available. So for that purpose, if you want make, so discard old bills, log rotation, then two, save. So for example, now you have a three bills. Now if I am run other bill like now total four bills are there, but last two bills are not available for me.
Yeah.
Correct.
So that is the one option. Then Now, actually, if you want to download any GitHub repository to our local, for example, in our we have a GitHub repository. So I want to download that code. For example, if I went to my GitHub repository, I will go to my GitHub repository. Okay, this one is my total GitHub. In this, for example, Docker Maven image or DevApps image or docs. So if I am click on here, so I want to download this total repository. So go here. Just in your case, you take any repository. So Hanmantarao 19, like in your
So
case.
here,
Hmm.
near source code, should we, click on Git in source code management in Jenkins?
Yeah. That I'm trying to tell that one only. Here only just you can go to your GitHub repository. So take one repository, anyone. So take here HTTPD.
Or can we take yours?
Yeah, your wish, myself or your
Yeah,
thing
the
also
one you
fine.
give. Yeah, the Docker
Yeah,
PhD.
yeah, it will be better if you use a single one so that we can compare the results will be better.
Yeah. Okay. Now actually there is a no result. Just only maybe later when we build the Docker image, at that time we are using Java. At that time you will take my trip. Yeah, no issue. Now also if you want you can take. So this one is public only. So HTTPS, just copy this one. So you can go to Docker. Sorry, Jenkins. Here in source code, here we will get only one Git. But for example, if you are installing Bitbucket or anything, then here Bitbucket or GitLab, that plugins, if you are installing, then you will get this one also here, other one. So I will show you the other one. Now it will come here, the source code. Now actually we have only Git. So mention simply here URL. Just you can click on Git, mention URL here. Then here it doesn't ask, actually it asks username passwords you have to provide, but my case actually it doesn't have any username passwords. So for example, if you have any repository, that repository is maybe private repository, then it will ask username, credentials and all. So now your case also you may get error like this, is it right? Are you getting like error like fail to connect repository like this?
Yeah, fail to
And
connect repository, error performing. Yeah, the same one.
Hmm.
so
Are
have
you
you
getting?
shared the link? Have you shared the link?
Yeah, that is a general, whatever you are using GitHub repository, same thing only. Just I will paste in the. Yeah, I will paste in chat.
Yeah, the same one.
Okay, and
Yeah, here the problem is actually in Jenkins, it tried to clone this GitHub repository, but here Git software is not available in your Jenkins. So we can we can install the Git through command line, or here also we can able to in tools configuration also we can able to install the Git. So now maybe I will check, go to the server, log into the server. Here you can install Git.
yum install git.
Yeah. Git. Yeah, Git is not available in Jenkins. Why? Because Jenkins try to clone the GitHub repository. Git is not available. Just you can connect server again and install.
Updating subscription management repository. It says unable to read customer identity. This system is not registered with an entitlement server. You can use subscription manager to register.
Have you run with root user?
Yeah, root user only. I have
Yeah.
Yeah, I installed Git. I got the Git.
Yeah, M install.
Git.
Yeah,
I
maybe
think
it is taking time here.
yeah, it takes time. Yes.
Yeah, it is stuck here. Yeah.
Yeah, I said na just if you take T2 Micro, then if you install
Mhm.
something more softwares, maybe that is the reason, or maybe net your net is not that much. Yeah, two
Mhm.
reasons maybe.
Git bash.
Yeah, M install just Git, then these all
Yeah.
things will be downloaded.
Now I
So
didn't get any.
now we can go to this.
I don't see any error now.
Now I think so if you go to again this configuration, here we can, now we don't have any error. Okay, so I think so Ash also, if you do Git in your laptop, like laptop means in your server, there is a no error. So now actually there is a no credentials for me now, that's why none. So if your repository is private, then you need to add your credentials here. So in credential session, so for example, I will go with the Docker image document, then yeah, download. Now here you need to mention the main. Why? Because we don't have a master. If you have a master in GitHub repository, then you can give here, for example, my case, it is main. So then you have to mention here also main only. Why? Because that master is not available now. So here in source
Yeah,
code,
main.
Git, in we have to mention GitHub repository. Here no need mention credentials. So branch to build is like main. Then okay, nothing. Then we can save it. Yeah, now just here this build with parameters doesn't any impact to the our Jenkins Git clone. Just this one is separate in same job. In same job, what we are doing is we are echoing some things, and as well as we are downloading the GitHub. So I will mention here, so anything like any name. So I will mention NRT. So dev or something. Yeah. In this job, it will download the actually Git and our actual things also running. So
Yeah.
first it will download the Git. Then if you console output, maybe then you can see this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, are you following?
No, actually, I've lost it because my server is not installing Git, and because I have to move from the screen, I lost the
Yeah,
flow.
it is struck actually.
It is. I'm connecting, but it is not connecting. Like I did SSH-I. There's something problem with my server only, I think, because it never takes this much time. Please reload.
Yeah, yourself, Pratyusha, T2 micro or T2 small?
T2 small.
Mine
I
T2
connected to
micro, mine T2 small is showing some. It is. It is like it shows that it is not in the free tier.
Yeah, for us also it is not in free tier. Actually, for
Yeah, we did.
Pratyusha also it is not in free tier. So that's why I said, like in 3 months period, if you are whenever you are creating your uh, AWS within 3 months, you can use. There is a no means every month you will get the bill. But for example, even you don't pay the bill, they won't disconnect your services until 3 months only. So after 3 months, then if your bill is not clear, it is inactive. So what I have said earlier also, if you want to practice fully, then within 3 months you have to make sure use the properly AWS.
So if you use T2 small and you terminate it within 3 months, then you don't get
Yeah,
charges.
yeah, don't means bill is generated, but you are not usually bill is not automatically deducted from your account. So whatever the money bill you are getting, like $10 or $20, they doesn't take from your account directly until unless you are approach.
Until unless what?
You are accepted, or we are auto enable the credit card, means automatically if you are make sure detected from your credit card, that's okay. But actually they will send we are usually, whenever you are creating account, we are not auto billing, means whenever the bill automatically it will charge. For example, first month you will get some $2. It doesn't deduct from your credit card or debit card. So if you want to, then again you have to enable, then or pay the money for account and like that. So even if you get the bill also, they didn't they deduct from you.
I think the price for some problem with my this instance only because I'm not able to connect it. That is the reason it is not working.
Yeah,
It is
yeah,
showing as running, 2 checks passed. I don't know what is the problem with this. My Jenkins is working, so
yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought like initially, if you have installed more softwares, the T2 micro is not enough, I said.
yeah, that is the reason I was doing something in the afternoon today,
Okay, yes,
and
yes.
maybe that is the reason it is stuck now.
Yeah, okay, then we'll try. This is to install the Git. Then after that, whenever you are installing it, if you are, for example, show the console output. So in console output, if you go to the workspace, where is workspace? In console, here some parameters, your workspace should be there. Yeah, here if you go to any job, in here workspace is there. So in workspace, it will downloaded all your values. Here, if you observe here, in workspace, sample job 2, it will download this all those things, whatever files and all those things, it will download like test1.tf, test2.tf, these all those things, jenkins.md, these all those things will download from GitHub. You can able to see here, or otherwise, if you log into the server in workspace here also, you can able to see like where lib Jenkins. Then here in workspace, in sample to job, also you can able to see these all files. Okay. Here it is in workspace, the sample job 2. So go to here, then if you run here again this job, then again it will download. So after run, here some workspace cleanup is also there. You can able to extend this now to here. Yeah. Delete the workspace before build starts, then add timestamp is okay. Here also we can able to clean up the workspace, that plugin also there. So anyway, just this is the one way to download the GitHub. For example, if you want to install other source code repositories plugin, if you want like Bitbucket and all, so we need to go to the plugins stage. Just how we can go to the plugins with. This is okay, and as of now, what we did is only for in this particular job. So we know how to how to execute some commands in execute shell. Then how we can download the GitHub repository and all. So I will tell you this how you can trigger the builds automatically. So then once I will go to the plugins part. So go to dashboard. Here in manage Jenkins, go to dashboard. In dashboard we have a like manage Jenkins. Click on manage Jenkins. So in manage Jenkins, we'll see so many things. So
On the top we have
Yeah,
plugins. Is that one?
systems, yeah, yes, systems, tools, nodes,
Below,
cloud
yeah.
and
Plugins.
plugins. So click on the plugins. So in plugins, you will get like available plugins, installed plugins, and advanced plugins and all. So that I initially also I said, for example, if you are the based on your project, in for example in first project when I was working there, completely we are the Jenkins administrators. We only take the backup of Jenkins. We are installing the new plugins and all stuff. We did the next project. Then we are only end users of the Jenkins. Means we know we are not installing any plugins and we are just only creating a jobs. Then based on the our job, I have created one job, and based on the project requirements I will do it. So Jenkins administration part we are not touch. So in present project again we are talking some Jenkins administration. So that is entirely depends upon your project to project. So maybe if you know here how to install the plugins and all, but maybe in company you don't get a chance to work on to install the plugins and all. Okay, but that is entirely depends upon your project. So now
I see
available,
so many.
yeah, you can click on the available plugins. So many plugins are there, like 1,000 plugins or 2,000 plugins also there. So we don't need to know all plugins, what the plugin will do, and this each plugin how it will work. It is very not impossible. It is not possible to know all plugins and what is the purpose of each plugin. It is not possible. So how it will work is generally in DevOps or anyway. Just for example, if any task is coming to you, then you have to search that what is the requirement that particular time. For example, particular task, if you want to integrate your Jenkins to the Bitbucket, that is the task. For example, for that purpose, what we required, then we need to search Google. So yeah, we require the Bitbucket plugin. So then you can click on here. So install Bitbucket. Yeah.
Yeah, I see like Bitbucket, just the Bitbucket.
Bitbucket, so many things are there. I think so Mercury something.
I just see Bitbucket here.
Yeah, if it is yeah, just you can
Yeah,
install
that one.
just to only integrate with the Bitbucket. So this
Bitbucket.
no, okay. So here install without restart. Okay. Then Bitbucket means Mercurial, and this Bitbucket, these plugins, these dependencies also downloaded. Now we can go to the dashboard, and again now you can check in your previous job also. So sample any job if you check. So go to configure. Now here you will see other one also. I think so. Mercurial. Previously it doesn't know, we don't have Mercurial. Previously we have only this none and Git. These two things only there actually. In Git, these all those things is there. Now actually in below we got a Mercurial.
This means Bitbucket?
Ah yeah, Bitbucket. That means Bitbucket.
Okay.
So like that, when here, if I click on here, so if you, yeah, here repository, then this one you need to mention same like. So now, if you select this one is gone. Okay, this one already there. So Bitbucket. Then anything if you want extra added, if you want. So why? Because some, for example, if you're initially it is asking like suggested install plugins. If you are not in mention suggested install plugin, it doesn't install all plugins. So at that time manually you have to install some plugins and all. So for example, if you see our Jenkins, it will it look like nominal options are there. From other Git if you are open, other Jenkins jobs if you are open, they will get so many stuff, so many options extra is there. That is depends upon entirely how they are customizing the Jenkins. So what type of plugins they have installed, and that entirely depends upon that one. So here, so what you need to know is just how you can install the plugins and what type of plugins if you want required. So that is based on the work. Next, for example, if I want to run this job every minute, for example, sample job 2, I want to run in every minute or every 10 minutes, like that if I want run. So go to again configure. Go to again configure part, then here we have a build trigger options are there. So here what build periodically, then poll SCM, these two things, and build when change is pushed to the Bitbucket here. Then this option is previously it is not there. Build
Yeah.
and push. Okay, GitHub hook trigger for Git SCM poll. These are the different options we have. But if now actually build periodically, so if you check build periodically, then this build is periodically for every 1 minute. So I will mention like star. So this means every 1 minute it will run. So here if I click on, then it will shows. Then if you mention stars question, okay, it will.
What does star indicate?
Yeah, every minute, like here star means everything. So here star means it will run in every minute. So every minute this job will run. So if you want, like first one is like minute, first star is like minute. So second star is like hours. Here if you observe, like minute, hours, day of the month, cron job, it's like we are called as a cron job. So first one is represent the minute, second one represent the hours, third one is represent the day of the month. Means like 11th day, 5th day, or 12th, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Month, then which month, like the third month or fourth month or fifth month, and in month which week actually. So like Monday or Tuesday, like that. So these 5 things here I am mentioned, like every day, first every week. So next from right to left, this star will indicates every week. So every day, and this one every month, second one, this month is every day,
Day of
then
the month.
every hour, so every minute. So if you are save now, it will run our job is every minute. So check it will.
So
Is it
for me,
running?
it says invalid input line, mismatched
me?
input. It says, okay. Yeah, I got it, nothing.
There will see after some time, it will trigger actually. 5 will become 6, 6 will become 7. I think so. For it is you are not required anything. Ash, just you can able to. This GitHub is not required. If you're stuck there, actually, you can do this one.
No, actually, my server is stuck. My main server is stuck. I'm building it a new instance actually. And then when I was on the screen, I could not actually follow you. So I thought of just
Okay.
following what you are showing. Then I will try it later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the new build has been taken.
Yeah. So parallelly, if you are something, whatever we are, initially the setup, it will I will make you to do until setup perfect. After that, you can follow my class, then you can practice based on this video. Then maybe I will share immediately after this class. Then you can follow my video, then you can practice. That's better. Only initial 1 or 2 classes for each topic. For example, now already you know how to set up the Jenkins and all. So once the Jenkins setup, whatever the things we are doing in this thing, just you can listen and understand. If you have any doubt, ask and practice, maybe based on this video in later. That is also good. Maybe if you are not parallelly following, like listening and after doing and all. So that is also good. Yeah, if you observe here, the 2 jobs, like sixth job,
Yeah.
7th job, 8th job, like every minute it will run. So, but instead of every minute, so if I mention like every 2 minutes, here, for example, only if I mention here, I am mentioned the 10, so 10 o'clock. So it will run at 10 o'clock. Exactly, it will run at 10 o'clock. But now I am not able to wait the 10 o'clock. So, for example, I will mention every hour. So we will in here I will mention star like star dot 2 something every 2 minutes. You have to mention star slash 2 something. I will mention. So I will check. I'm not exactly remember. So every 2 minutes, if I want, every 2 minutes run cron job. Yeah, like this. Every 2
And
minutes star slash 2. That's right, whatever I mentioned. Yeah, star slash 2. It will, for example, now save every 2 minutes. Now previously every 1 minute it will running. So now it will take every 2 minutes. Like now 254, maybe 256, like 257. Like that, this automatically once we are creating any job, if I mention any cron job backend, then automatically without your permission, every day that job is running. For example, if you want to copy any file from your Jenkins server to some other server, so regularly maybe every 10 minutes or every 2 minutes, whatever the file is updated, same file, maybe every time that file is maybe updated, then you can copy to somewhere like that. Some options, some jobs are frequently running continuously, so every 1 minute we need to check the status and all. So for that purpose we are running the cron jobs. Yeah, now yeah, as of now what we discussed, like how you can download the GitHub repository, then how we can discard the builds, then how you can install the plugins, then how you can run the jobs, how you can run the jobs. Okay, like automatically how you can run. So poll SEM also we need to tell. So I will tell later. So maybe now also we can able to say, yeah. Once if you're after this one, I will. Yeah. Then other things what I am trying to mention here is, so for example, here if you observe 256 exactly, it will run at 256. So these all jobs are now here, but I want to move these all jobs are in my folder. So I want to create one folder. So then I want to move these all jobs into that particular folder. How I can able to do it? So create a new item. Click on new item. So now I want to like HR folder or whatever you are mentioned, HR folder or HR project. So now I have mentioned some HR project. This is like not a job, it is like folder. So I have created a folder. So then I don't want to give anything. Display name is not required. Now if you go to job here, HR project is there. So these all are the jobs, but this one is a folder. In this folder, I don't have any jobs now. So I want to move these jobs into this particular folder. Are you following? Actually, just now I
Yeah.
have created only one folder. Just how I can created a folder means click on new item, then at that click on new item. So I want to create one more folder, for example, new item. Then here I mention like sales project. Then select here folder. Then okay. Okay. So now I have two folders are there like HR project and sales project. So I want to move these jobs into the particular project. For example, here sample and list this I want to these two jobs I want to move into the sales project. These demo jobs I want to move into the HR project. So how I can move is simply here you can here if you click on this demo job here down arrow we'll get like workspace, build now, configure, delete project, and move or rename. So just you can click on like move. So this I want to move. Where I want to move like in HR project or sales project. I want to move into the HR project. So move. So now if you observe here, go to HR project. It is the demo job is there. So previously in HR project, I don't have anything. Just I didn't created anything. What I did is like this demo job is there here previously that I have moved to the HR project. This job also I want to move into the this HR move into where I need to move. Yeah, HR project. Yeah, now we see the HR project as a two jobs. Similar like you can do one more. For example, if you have a multiple projects. Now my case like one is list names and sample projects. This I want to move into the sales project. So click on here, move again to the sales project. Now actually, if you go to the projects, previously I have total 4 projects are here. Now I have moved that 4 projects into the two different folders. Okay. Now what I am trying to say, we can able to create the folders. Then we can copy the files and whatever the jobs into the folders. Now actually now we have already seen how to move one folders to the other folder. Similar like for example in sales I want to this list names I want to rename the Jenkins job. So simply can click on here, just here down,
Rename.
yeah, rename it. Just you can able to rename it. For example, I want to rename sample job 1. So sample job 1. Yeah, now we can able to rename. There is a no impact, just it will like sample job 1. So sample job -1 I want to rename. Yeah. So like that we can able to rename the jobs as well as then we can able to do it. Okay, for example, if I click on here, then automatically we'll go to that particular job. Here the history is coming. So for example, here the rename this particular job, then previously here Sometimes actually rebuild option also there here, I think so. Not build options. Sometimes if you are passing any parameters, what we are passing the parameters, if you want to know, then we here the parameters option we can able. Previously for this particular build one, I have mentioned like name one Ramesh, name two Ramesh, Suresh, like that. So what I am trying to say is, for example, if you are run any particular job, here I will observe total how many jobs are there. Total I have 13 jobs are running in this particular sample too. So total 13 jobs are there. Last 2 jobs only I am available. So for example, I want to check whatever the parameters I am passing for particular job. So click on here. Then if you observe here parameters part, then in this parameters part, what parameters we are passing previously. So we are passing here, we are not passing anything. Environment, just we are passing dev. Yeah. So that is the actual how we can. The one more thing is how you can trigger the build is another way. So are you following or not actually?
Yeah, I'm following.
Okay, I think so. Ash, then even hello, Ash, are you there?
Yeah,
Yeah. Are you listening or you are doing your installation?
yeah, I'm listening, I'm following you.
Okay,
But
okay, okay.
yeah, I'm not able to actually earlier what we have been doing, right? You
Hmm.
are if you are demonstrating something, I'm also able to see it
Hmm.
at my end. That part
Okay,
I have
missing.
not done yet.
Yeah, yeah, no. Okay, okay. Yeah. So maybe you will do one thing tomorrow. Then if you get a free time, then you install again Jenkins in T2
Yeah,
small. Then you can practice. Okay. So if you have anything, then okay. Here, here in sales project, I have previously we have created sample job two now. So this sample job two, we have go to the configure part. So we configure like build the every 2 minutes. So I don't want to know every 2 minutes. Just I will remove this one. So now I will go to the pole SEM. So pole SEM also similar like. So what it will do? What is the difference between this? In interview also they're asking what is the how you can trigger the bills. Usually the tickers are bill will trigger the different ways. So jobs will manually trigger or something changes in GitHub, then automatically trigger or every 1 hour it jobs will trigger like the different ways are there. So first one is until whatever the changes happen job in job or in content it doesn't matter every 1 minute it will run or every 10 minutes it will run. So but now I want to something is happen in my GitHub, then only I need to run the job. So the pole SCM is one helpful. It will check what it will do is every 10 minutes or every 5 minutes, every 2 minutes, based on what you mentioned. For example, if I mentioned star, what it will do is it will check the GitHub. So whatever you are mentioned here, GitHub, it will go and check this GitHub. If any change is there in the GitHub, every minute it will check. It will check every minute. If something is changing in that GitHub repository, it will trigger. So unless even 1 day also, the job may be not trigger. Why? Because in 1 day or 10 days, there is a no changes happen in the GitHub repository. So until unless there is a no change in the GitHub repository, job not triggered. But when it will trigger is just this whole SM is continuously monitoring if any change is there in the GitHub or not like that. Every 1 minute it will monitoring. So it will hit the GitHub. So if something is happening in the GitHub, then the job will trigger. If something is not happen, then job not trigger. Now if you check, I mentioned here every minute. So what after that? So I will go and do some changes in my end, my GitHub repository. So I will go to the t.t1.tf. So then I add something here. Yeah, you can also go to your GitHub, if it is your job, then your Docker Hub like GitHub, then you can change something. You are not able to change my GitHub. Why? Because you can
Yeah.
able to change my GitHub myself only. You are not able, just you can able to download it, but you are not able to change my GitHub. If you want, just in your GitHub repository, just you can keep your GitHub repository there. So my name is like Hanu, I mentioned. So commit changes. Now I have changed, then it will try to run the my job also. So it will every 1 minute, immediately it doesn't. So every one minute it will check something is happening in GitHub. Yeah, I have changed something in GitHub, so it will run. So even after so many minutes also it won't run anything, because if I didn't change anything, I didn't. So I think it will change. Yeah, now it is triggering. So why? Because I changed the previous 30 seconds ago, but it doesn't trigger. Why? Because it will only check every 1 minute. So now maybe if first second I change, it doesn't trigger. Why? Because the job maybe trigger after 30 seconds, maybe at 20 seconds. So whenever the 1 minute happens, then it doesn't triggering one more time. Why? Because I didn't change this job. Something in the GitHub repository, it doesn't change. It every minute it will check if something is happened in the GitHub repository or not. So if not change anything in the GitHub repository, the job won't trigger. Are you following my point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you update in test1.tf or something?
Yeah, I have updated.
So even it changed in my, because I think because it's your
You are
folder,
also using your my GitHub repository.
yeah,
No?
that's what, yeah, it will trigger here in my.
Yes. If I am changing any, not only test job, if anything change in the GitHub repository in any file, and then automatically then it will trigger. Yeah. Now this basic Git things will okay, but actually nowadays there is no use of freestyle jobs. All are using pipeline jobs. So we need to discuss tomorrow how we can write the pipeline jobs and how the syntax will be there and all. So after that we'll discuss about the Maven. So Maven, after Maven, we'll discuss again pipelines. Why? Because we are talking about the Java application, Java, how we can build the Maven and all. So once next class, it's completely again Jenkins. So after tomorrow class, maybe again, if you want, like I will take Sunday also, my time Sunday. So if you want complete syllabus fastly, then I will take Sunday
Yeah,
also.
I prefer taking those days also. If it's okay for Yash, there's nothing problem with me.
You said like you are working, maybe are you able to come at the 9? Okay.
Who? Me?
Yeah, you said like you are working weekends, no?
Yeah, that's okay. I'll come like however, max by 9:10 I'll be at home, or 9.
Okay.
Yeah, not more than that. Tomorrow
Okay.
is Saturday in your time, right?
Yeah,
Sunday is like
yeah,
Saturday evening.
yes.
Yeah, that's when, because Saturday I don't have any work, so I'll be free on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, only Sunday I'll be late.
Okay.
That
No.
means Monday morning. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, tomorrow is there. Yeah, anyway, just tomorrow we'll discuss again Jenkins pipeline stuff and all. So just
Yeah, sure.
meanwhile, you can do it. If you have any doubts, then you can ask. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
If
and
Yeah.
you can upload this video and share the link.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I will see, because yeah, that will I'll be able to follow from the next class.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
we didn't have that.